Alright everyone, Shika Hokan here, reporting for the festival. So today we are back to Forza Horizon 4, and today we are going to drive another SUV apparently. But unlike the last car that I drive, which is the No Pace I Pace, this car is a pretty interesting one to be honest. So, well, first of all, I'm just going to say my mom kinda wants this car in real life actually, but the car is bloody expensive. Because it's a Land Rover, right? So yeah, it's pretty expensive for people like me, to be honest. Sure, I have a mid-end PC, but that's took quite a lot of money from my wallet. So yeah, my mom kinda spot these cars randomly on internet and send it to WhatsApp on the family group. And then I told her, yeah, that's quite expensive. And then I showed the price. Yeah, my mom is planning to buy a new car because, well, the Honda Mobile is quite old by Normie standard, which is, well, 5 years. So she kind of want to change the car. Well, there is that about the story, the interesting story with this plan to buy car, which not going to be buy anytime soon by us. So yeah, this is the Land Rover Range Rover Velar, first edition from 2018. And well, it is an SUV, yes, quite a boring model to be honest, but actually it's not that bad. Well, while the styling is your typical Land Rover new SUV, the car is actually quite decent. By decent, I mean it has a bloody strong acceleration, I guess. At least it felt like it's strong acceleration, but then again, it has 8 gears, so probably not that fast in terms of the actual speed, but it launched pretty well compared to the Fine Range Rover, which one of my main A class cross country. So yeah, and actually this car is 100 kilograms lighter than the Fine Range Rover, which I found quite interesting. At least with my tuning, because it's fully weight reduced on this one. So yeah, also it has the option to add the I forgot what it's called. It's been such a long time since I last called it. The front bumper thing for off-roader and the extra light on top. Thing is though, whoever that designed the light or decided to put on the light on top of that on Forza, why would you bolt it on the bloody moonroof window? Like, why? I'm pretty sure that is a glass and it's not gonna stand for long, and I'm pretty sure it will crack if you try to bolt on something like this. And that is the reason why I put it on, just to point that out to them. But yeah, the delivery today is I forgot whose name is. It's quite long, but I'll show you on the right side of the display screen here. He made Rosalina from Super Mario Galaxy. Oh my god, that's quite a nostalgic thing to be honest. But that's a story for another time. So it's Rosalina from Super Mario Galaxy. She is beautiful, and actually one of my favorite Nintendo characters to be honest. I'm not going to lie, because I play the game not to finish because, well, I'm quite young and I'm suck at it to be honest. And it's on Nintendo Wii, so the motion control, well, it's not the worst, not the best either. Yeah, it's pretty good. Some part is just kind of tedious with the motion control. If you play Super Mario Galaxy, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. So let's have a look around. So first off, we have Well, he just used the same uh, decals for Rosalina character here on all the body sides, so you know what to expect. But it's pretty good, really. Like, it's pretty simple. Like, it's just red, like the logo from a Nintendo Switch, and well, it's as red as the Nintendo background logo. So that's nice. And also, yeah, I mean, she's also in Switch, and it's actually a good time because there is a bundle where all the 3D Mario All Star are in there, and it includes the Super Mario Galaxy, I think. I don't have Switch, so I kind of want to play it, but I don't have Switch. So yeah, you have Rosalina on the hood and Nintendo Switch logo, a name, and Nintendo, and also Nintendo on the front bumper, which is fit perfectly well with the bumper. Actually, it's covered a little bit, but it's fine. On the side we have some more sparkles and Rosalina mirror to the side, and the website to go buy it. And yes, that all-star bundle is limited time sell, so yeah, it's kind of important. So I don't think I will have enough time to buy it. Heck, I don't even have the Nintendo Switch. Why would I try to buy the game? Right, and then there is the Super Mario logo. I think this is the older version of the Super Mario 3D logo. I'm not too sure. But yeah, now on the back we also have Rosalina again. Yeah, it's pretty simple, nothing on top because, well, it's a roof. God damn it, look, that is a moon roof. It bolts on right there. Whoever did that, it's come on, just fix it. I'm not telling people to get fired, but come on, fix it, please. It bothers me. At least, you know, put the support somewhere, or just remove the off-road headlights, please. The light bars, just remove it. This thing right here is more than enough, or just add something on the top of the bull bar here. Okay, that's the name. I'll just remember now. And yeah, it's pretty simple here and there. And yeah, I actually like it because it's pretty HD. I mean, look, the shading, the stuff. It feels really 3D, close to the way they render it on the game in Nintendo, obviously. And that's the sound of the car. And today, for start, we are going to go through the Mud Kickers 4x4 Scramble because, well, it is an SUV, not an off-roader, so it's not supposed to go to an off-road side. The car is actually pretty good at rally. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty nice to drive it for rally. I tested earlier. But, well, how about an actual... Well, not an actual. This is somewhat a cross-country route. Right? But, yeah, let's stop talk about that. Let's focus on the car. So, as you can see there, it's launched quite fast. I said quite because it's not the fastest, obviously. But it handles really well on the dirt, and especially on deep snow, it's actually pretty good. Which is surprising for an SUV because usually if you go onto a deep snow or deep water, the car usually won't do too well. That was just a case of bad landing there, I think. And as you can see, the handling is really awesome. So, I said that you may want to be careful because if you don't careful, like you're being overconfident with this car, you may get caught off with the deep snow, because it will grip immediately once it hits the deep snow. Like, you seriously want to be careful on the deep snow. But that's also a good thing because the way it grips, it's actually pretty good. Not going to lie, because if you make a mistake in this car, basically it's your fault. Woo! But yeah. And on ice, obviously it will slip, but you know, you can manipulate your movement on ice a little bit with the throttle. So make sure you do that. But yeah, in terms of high speed, I don't think it's that great, as far as I'm aware. But acceleration wise, it's pretty good. You will constantly be in pole range, and this is using the engine coming from the factory, which just tuned a little bit here and there. And I did upgrade the supercharge to the sports, I believe. Okay, that's a little too fast. I try to rely on the water a little bit there, but it's still too heavy for the water. The car is still too heavy for the water. But yeah, it's almost like you drive an S1 class car, except it's slower, obviously. And it has more handling, even though I don't put on the usual Forza aero kit. The car is doing pretty well. On deep snow, it won't slow down that much, like seriously. Instead, it will use it as an extra grip. So you probably want to be careful when transitioning from snowy tarmac or dirt into the deep snow or deep dirt or deep water, because once you hit that, it will grip and it will change the direction immediately. So you got to be careful. Other than that, this car is really great. I think my mom is up onto something. But who knows? My mom's really like it. Rover, maybe you want to sponsor me, I guess. Just for my mom, please. Okay, you know what? Let's not do that. It will create bias here and there, alright? But, well, I'm not going to lie. In this game, on A-Class, at least it's doing really well. I'm kind of surprised, actually. I mean, oh my god, it's another SUV. It's not gonna be fun. Oh, and turns out it's so much better than the I-Pace. And that I-Pace is on S1, by the way. Okay, the next race will be on the mountain foot cross country. So now we're going into the, well, at least according to the game, the proper cross country route. But, well, I may have to note to you that this is cross country. This is the weakest point in my racing skill, because, oh my god, it felt so random most of the time. But at least, if I'm doing well, that means the car is good. Usually it's like that. Like the Hammer, I really like it for S1 cross country. It's doing really well, even though it doesn't get podium that much. But it's still one of my go-to car every time I go to S1 cross country online. So I'm still trying to search, because the old Range Rover is good but not good enough. This is a potential replacement for the Range Rover, the barn-friend Range Rover. So we'll see about that. Obviously, as much as I want to use the Series 3, the Series 3 sucks. I don't know why. I mean, the looks not bad really. It just doesn't feel right. Well, obviously this car is a heavy one. It's not going to go uphill really well. And what's up with that Porsche? Come on. I know there is a history between you during World War II, but come on. It's already way far in the past, you know. Oh no, this is a bad landing. Alright, doing so well so far. The landing is pretty good, despite making contact up in the air. But since this is a heavy car and I'm not sure if I want to go flying, I'll just go down below, because I feel like it's just too risky to just jump with this car, to be honest. Because I'm not too sure about the performance when it's high up in the air, but it's not bad really, to be honest. Like, we already did it earlier on the 4x4. It's not bad when it tries to land, but then again, the safest option is just to go down below, and it's actually the fastest route too. So, because you still have traction, at least, even though you're in the water, you still have traction for your tire to grip into, and you don't have to worry too much when you have enough grip like that. I picked the wrong way. Oh my god, what's up with that Porsche? That is unrealistic for an A-Class speed, you know. But then again, it's Forza and they're rubber banding. sometimes it's just went broken and one car will just decided to, yep, I'm speed, and the rest is history. And as you can see, I was expecting to go wide, but it suddenly gripped there, and it grips. So yeah, you got to keep that in mind. And yeah, the car is not bad, as obviously, but well, we're still not going to win the race this time because for some odd reason, those two are far ahead without contesting at all. Like seriously, that's just how it is in Forza. Sometimes the AI is being really obvious that you should lose. So we're doing everything, including being magical. I mean, seriously, that is Bentley Bentayga. It's not as fast as the Velar here. I drove that before. Not sure about the Rover 15, but the Bentayga is not that fast. Like, I mean, it is fast, but it's not as fast. So, suspicious, isn't it? But then again, no games do AI perfectly. I mean, hell, even the non-game AI can malfunction here and there, you know. So, you know, it is what it is. I don't really expect much because AI being AI, they can do mistake as well. Just that they don't realize it until people inspect it. Okay, final race. We're on the Ridge Cross Country Circuit, and this one has a big jump, so should be interesting because I mentioned that I don't want to take the big jump because it's too risky. So now I have to take it, no matter what, and it's 3 laps, so I have to take it 3 times. Oh boy. The thing about a really short gear is that you have to make sure you shift a lot earlier than usual. So it's nice, to be honest, but since I've been using the 6 gear car of the time, I kinda have to get used to it again. Because one of my main car, which is the SRT Hellcat Charger, is actually an 8 gear 8-speed car, so yeah. Alright, I need to shift down there. The 7th gear is not picking up really well, especially on a hill like so. Alright, there's the big jump as you can see there. I always mess it up, obviously, but usually I could try to recover it a little bit here and there, but that doesn't guarantee anything really, because if the car doesn't really like it, it will go upset after they land. But we'll see about that right about now. Ooh! That's pretty good actually in terms of landing. So these guys can do really well on cross country. You can slide it off here and there too, you know, if you want. And I do it to make sure it can turn usually. And it's kinda like rallying. Alright, on 7th gear now. We still have 1 gear to go. But, well, looks like we don't have to utilize the last gear. I mean, it's fine really. I'm not the best tuner for cross-country race, but at least if I know it works, I will use it on online and may win it because people don't... Well, not much people can control their car during cross-country race. I'm not going to lie there. There's a lot of case which with unintentional contact which leads to fight on the race. Because I did it once with my Hummer and he's really pissed and he tried to wipe me off the map during online race. Whoever you are, if you remember a black Hummer with kill count on the side, yes, I make that. I'm really sorry about that. It was unintentional. Because cross country is my weakest point, and a lot of the car at that time also has that problem as well. It just so happened that my car looks the most evil one on there. And it's really hard to control a Hummer on high speed, you know. But well, it's all in the past. So I make that as a learning that people won't take it too kindly if you try to do that, whether by accident or not. Then again, if you want to kill people, just go play Call of Duty, please, or Halo. Because seriously, those are the place if you want to kill each other, not on a race. On a race, you want to make sure the other survive if possible. I mean, unless the other guy is your rival that you really hate, I guess it's fine. Well, not really, to be honest. Yeah, I couldn't keep up on the uphill. The car is still too heavy, 1,700 kilo. But it's not bad. I'm going to use the 5th gear uphill here. A bit slower on the climb there, but oh well. The landing is actually pretty good. 3 out of 3. Without any problem. Come on. Come on. We'll take on the next corner. Oh my god. That was a nice move. A pretty huge move from me. And looks like we're going to win on the last race. Nice. Oh, very nice. Alright, let's see the fastest time. What should be us actually. Wow, okay. 1 minute 28.292. Not bad at all. This is a good potential for my new A-class cross-country car. And I like Rosalina, so it's a win-win, I guess. The only garbs about the car is actually coming from the art team of whoever that picked to place that bloody like bar there. Like, why you bolt it on the glass? Like, seriously? That will crack the glass and you won't even be able to open the, you know, the moonroof. So yeah, why? Just why you do that? This is unplayable. Please fix. Alright everyone, Shikoi Hokan here, reporting for the end of the world. I mean, the video. Hope you guys enjoyed today's content. If you like it, feel free to activate that like button. If you want to see more of my content, you can put a mark on my head with that subscribe button. And lastly, any kind of support and feedback would be really appreciated. So, thanks for watching, and remember, I'm keeping my eyes on you. Keep on living, buddy.